What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So Zed part 2, this is the actual video that I'm going to be doing today. So last Wednesday I actually did the part 1 on Zed. I went through his actual 2 login themes, I went through his actual bio and also his special interactions. They were all very good. What I said in that video was in part 2 I'm going to go through his story, but I've had a quick look and I can't seem to find his story. Maybe I'm missing it, I'll have a little quick look in a minute, but I can't find his story. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move on to his skins. I'm going to review his skins, I'm going to pick out my favourite one, and then once I've done that I'm actually going to watch the actual special skins interaction for that particular one, if there is one. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a shorter one today, but that's kind of the plan. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the skins. Right, so Zed, the Master of Shadows. So let's see. Good. Okay, so he's got a couple of skins here. So it looks like he's got more than 2. So was it last week or the week before I actually went through Kane part 2, and in that he only had 2 skins, which is a little bit disappointing. The way that was described to me, or explained should I say to me in the comic section, was that basically because of Kane's abilities he can obviously go into the Shadow Kane version and also the Rast version as well. They're technically kind of part of the skins as well. Okay, but with this one he looks like he's got at least 4 new skins. So let's go through these and I'm going to pick out my favourite one. So for starters, obviously his base skin is really good as well. I've actually just noticed in that there's the shadow element of himself. I forgot what his ability was called. I forgot his ability. But anyway, that's obviously a shadow version of, I've got to say Shredder, shadow version of Zed as well. So let's get into the first one, Shockblade Zed. Nice. A little bit like Mortal Kombat. Did in Mortal Kombat Raiden. Is it Raiden? Raiden, I think it is in Mortal Kombat.
We have been here before, Shinnok.
This outcome will be different.
Not unless you are different.
Also looks a little bit like a mummy as well. But that's cool. That's pretty decent. So, SKT1 Zed. So, let's have a look at this one. That's good. If Zed was part of a band, that's what he would look like. I'm not too sure of the other characters, but I'm sure they're also champions in League of Legends. I like that as well. I like where the costume designs or the skins are so far out there, it's hard to even tell who they actually are. I like that. But yeah, that's obviously Zed. It looks pretty good there. Project Zed. Come on. Come on now. So there was 2 project actual trailers that I watched. The Hunt and I forgot the name of the second one, but both of them were really good. And in one of them, it wasn't the Hunt, it was, I forgot what the name of the other one was. It'll come to me. But in the other one, Zed was the actual villain. He was fighting against the 3 champions, and he looked amazing in that. And in this one as well, he looks just as good. Yeah. I love that world as well. That project world is kind of like Tron, Ghost in the Shell kind of vibe. For me, it just really works. Yeah, I love it. Love all that stuff. So, Championship Z. Okay. Looks a little bit like Ultron there, doesn't it? I love how he got these monks as well, or whatever you want to call them. They're giving him the blades. But that's cool. That looks really good. Death Sworn Zed. Let's have a look at that a bit better. Yeah. Okay, that one's good as well. I like his blades. It looks a little bit like Wolverine there, doesn't it? That's a cool look as well. And you can see obviously his shadow elements around him. Right, so this one, Galaxy Slayer Zed. This happened to have one of the best login themes I've heard. I was surprised as well. His first login theme was, yeah. But the second one definitely made up for it, and this was obviously there's the Galaxy Slayer skin that accompanies that. Yeah, that looks amazing. And the animation as well. He had the animation where it was like this dark orb, and you could see how he looked before he had the whole attire on, and then when he held it, it turned into what we obviously see here as Zed. Yeah, that animation was popping. And then you've got Psyops. So this is a new Psyops. I think maybe a month ago there was a video on these. I think it's Psyops. I need to get around to actually looking at these as well. Psyops. Oh, well that's not Psyops, is it? That looks like the same as the original. Hold on a minute. Let me find out. Right, okay, so I found it. This is Psyops Zed. I don't know what was going on before. And I'm glad I searched it out. I'm glad I searched it out because that is... Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That is good. And like I mentioned before, I've not watched the actual... I think there's like a trailer or some kind of promo for the Zed Skins. There's more than just Zed. There's a couple of others. I think Pike's got one as well and a few other champions. So I need to actually go through and watch and react to that as well. But clearly he is one of them champions that have got this rework. And yeah, that is really good. Really good. So, if I had to pick one... Oh, this is tough. If I had to pick one, I think it would have to be... Galaxy Slayer is really good. Championship Zed is good as well, and so is the Psyops. Yeah, it would have to be Psyops would be third, Galaxy would be second. Yeah, and coming in number one has to be Project. It's got to be Project Zed. Project Zed is the one. Is the one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually see if there's actually a skin spotlight interaction for the Project Zed. If there isn't, I'll get into the actual one on Galaxy Slayer. So let's go. How good does that look? Let me just appreciate that properly. You see, this is why I chose this number one. Yeah. Just looks epic. Just looks epic. So, let's go. Nice. He's fighting himself. Okay, I'll give it up. I'll give it up. Nice, nice. Okay. Oh, okay. In fact, I just remember what it's called. Project Overdrive. So the Hunt was one of them, which was pretty good, but Project Overdrive was the one I was on about that starred Zed. This is obviously the skin from that video. Yeah. I knew it'd come back to me. Wow. Okay. Okay, is it? No idea what's going on there, but okay, looks pretty good. That's cool. And that is the end. That's quick. That's the end of that one. No, that was good. I like that. I like as well that the actual shine or the not the flash, how the light actually moves down his blades. You'll see it, won't you? You can see how he's... Okay, that's not a good example. But I like when he's got his blades, you can see the light actually coursing up and down it as well as he's moving. That's good. So, yeah, that was a really quick one today, actually, guys. Normally, these are about 30 minutes long. This is probably going to be about, once I've edited it, 10 minutes max. Only thing that's missing is the story. I don't think he's got one. When I looked online, there was one relating to Jin. That obviously ties in with him and Shen, but I think I'm going to leave that for actually when I cover a little bit more on Jin himself. I couldn't find another one or a story one for actual Zed. So, like I've actually mentioned in previous videos, or the previous one should I say, for Zed as well, I do plan to go through his comics. But since I've got a lot of feedback and a lot of advice, people are basically saying, which I do agree with, to go through actually the characters in the comics first and then cover the comics, so it'll make a little bit more sense. So what I plan to do now is I plan to go through Shen and also finish off a couple of things on Jin as well. Then I'll move into the comics. So hopefully another week or two, and then I'll be up to speed and I'll be good to go for the comics. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here today, guys, on this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my actual thoughts and reactions to this very quick part 2 for Zed. And if you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, and maybe also subscribe for more content like this. And I will see you guys in the next one.